For the last 6 months, you have been thinking to start businesses. The only problem you have is you don't know what businesses to start. One day, on your way to college, an idea strikes your mind. You pull out your phone and write it down. You rush your home and start planning. Everything looks perfect. You know how to turn your idea into the multi-billion-dollar company. Congratulations. But it's too early to celebrate because you don't have the capital to start. You gather your family members and you explain them the idea, hoping that they will invest in the company. Everyone thinks you are crazy except your uncle. He decided to bet on you. $10,000 in exchange of the 20% of the company. It might not seem much, but it's actually a lot because your uncle just valued your idea that's not proven yet at $50,000. So you register your company, issue 1,000 shares, and your uncle gets 20,000 of them. You start building your website and designed your products in a few months. You run out of cash and you need to raise money. Unlike previously, where you simply had an idea, now you have a concept to show. So instead of going to your uncle again, now you can do something different, like talking to some big guys, such as angel investors. Angel investors are usually the rich dudes who are looking for the innovative ideas of the young entrepreneurs to invest in. Something like sharks in the shark tank. It's not easy to convince the guys to throw money into your business because statistically 9 out of 10 businesses fail, and you have to prove to them why you are exceptions. After talking to multiple angels investors, luckily you could get one of them on the board. But first, you have to agree on the valuations. There is pre-money valuations and post-money valuations. It's not as difficult as it sounds. Pre-money valuations is how you value the company before receiving the investments, and the post-money valuation is pre-money valuations plus the investments. The higher the pre-money valuations, the less portions of the company the investor is going to take. They enter into the negotiations, and you convince the investors to throw $1 million into your businesses with $2 million post-money valuations. So the investors is going to take 50% of the company, and your shares will get diluted together with your uncle ones. That doesn't mean you are going to have fewer shares. The company will simply issue another 1,000 shares for the investors. So now there are a total of 200 shares, and your share is 40% with $1 million. You rent an office, hire some graphic designers, engineers, and specialists to complete your project. Finally, everything is ready. You're about to launch your product, app, services, whatever. But guess what? You are out of the cash. And you still need to make in a budget and sales people, so you decided to raise some money. You go for the service B. This time you meet some VCS or the venture capitalists. They are not your typical angel investors. They are deduced with the MBAs and work in the venture capitalist firms who take other people's money and invest in the companies such as yours. Anyways, after the multiple negotiations, they decided to bet on you. Since you already have the team and products to launch, your company hopefully now worth more. The venture capitalist offers you a $10 million investments with a $20 million post money value. You find that offer fair and you accept it. The company issues another 200,000 shares, and everyone stake gets diluted again. Since the venture capitalist just purchased 50% of the company, in the case you are wondering, no one has lost money so far. In fact, everyone just got richer. The angel investor, for example, had 50% of $2 million when he invested in the company. Now he has 25% of the company that worth $20 million, which is $5 million. In fact, your stake worth now $4 million. Anyways, you can go for Series C, D, and so on. Few years have passed. Congratulations, you have made it. Your idea turns out to be a success. Your business is finally making money. Remember, everyone who has invested in your company has been waiting for you to grow big enough so that can cash out, especially your uncle whose $10,000 investments now worth millions. You have two options. You either get sold to one of the giant of the industry like Instagram did, or you go public like Tesla. And that's known like IPO. Initial public offering. It's just another way to raise funds and issue shares, but this time anyone can buy your shares. They are open to the public. In fact, people can buy and sell your shares among themselves in the stock market. Of course, we have missed many things in this video, but it's the short, oversimplified version of how you raise money for your businesses. If you are an entrepreneur and you are looking to start your businesses, and now you know where to get the money from. But what's also important is you need to have the online presence, and that's why you should use Hover, because Hover makes purchases domain easy and simple, and that's exactly why I use Hover. In fact, you don't have to waste your time figuring everything on your own, because they have the best in cases customer support team who will help you with everything you need. Whatever domain extensions you are looking for, you can find it with the Hover, because they have over the 400 domain extensions, so you will definitely find what fit your businesses. On the top of that, you can create customized email addresses using your domain to make your businesses more professional, and you get all that for the 10% of the using the link Hover Tuesday Thoughts. Make sure you give them a try. For now, thanks for watching. I see you guys in the next one.